your body psycho, a little bit psycho. I know you're screaming, I'm on my mom. My name is Claudine. I was born in Congo, but raised in Rwanda. Now I live in Concord, New Hampshire. When I was born in Congo, there was a war against Tutsi, which is the tribe I belong to. So we had to flee in Rwanda. Then I was raised there. Me and my family, we spent 17 years in a refugee camp in Rwanda. And then after that, we got opportunity to come in America because we were refugees for a long time in Rwanda. I came in the United States in 2014. I was excited to come here, but also sad to leave some of my family members in Africa. And also I was nervous because I didn't speak English, so that was like the biggest concern, because it's hard to communicate when you don't speak like their language. Whenever I get opportunity to meet people who speak the same language as mine, of course I speak my language. I miss my family members, my friends, the food, everything. Life in camp is very different than life here in America. It's pretty easier. For example, I used to walk to school, but now I don't walk. America is a very developed country compared to my country. The best thing about America is the opportunity we get, because in Africa we don't get a lot of opportunities we want. For example, schooling is the first thing I like about America, and jobs, because it's easier to find a job in America than in Rwanda. When they know that you're from a different country, some of them are curious to ask you questions, how your country is how the differences between your country and America. I'm a student at Keene State College and I'm a sophomore. My major is health science and I want to be a health professional, specifically a nurse. I like Keene State College because their faculty members are so nice and welcoming. I wish to go back to my country, but not to stay, just to visit my family members and my friends, but come back in the United States.
There are sort of two going views. One of them is that immigrants should be required to assimilate to the culture that they move to. That is not my view. The other view is that the community should make them feel welcomed, but we shouldn't force them to change their cultural beliefs in order to fit with our own culture. And that's the side that I tend to take in the debate, is that there's a difference between being welcoming and forming a community, and then forcing assimilation, forcing them to get rid of their own sort of cultural practices, I think is wrong. I think language is a major one, just because so much of our public life operates according to mostly the English language here. And not only does it make daily life sort of difficult to navigate, but it can also feel very alienating to not understand what people around you are saying and to not be able to communicate.
Keene Community Education. So it's a not-for-profit organization that is based here in Keene, but we serve people from around Cheshire County. It's essentially a combination of ESL, so English language, and American culture. So in here, we discuss what is most interesting and what would be most helpful for people to know. Your child starts out short, and then time flies and he's growing tall. Today is an advanced ESL class, so it's all people for whom English is not their first language. Many of them are from countries where they went to school where the lessons were taught in English. So some of them have really, really good English. They are high advanced students. And so not all of them are very high, but everyone in here is an advanced student. And we also like to learn a bit about our city and our region. And we've just started a project in this class we're designing our own website. And it's going to be, we haven't come up with a definite name yet, but something like Welcome to Keene for Immigrants. So it's going to be designed for people who are moving here from other countries so that they can have in one place a lot of information, tips, ideas, suggestions for how to survive and thrive in this area.
I'm very like this class because it's very helpful. My teacher are very nice, and I have been living in the United States almost more than 10 years, but I never start to learn English seriously. But now I want to start something in my life, so this class is the first beginning things in my life that improve my English and make me go on my destination that I want to be living here in United States in a good standard.
It is so great to meet so many people from different natives. I learned so much about their culture. I shared my culture, and it is so nice to see that people from different culture meet at some point and stay together and live together. After joining this class, I think I got more exposure. I am more confident talking to people. Before I was like, okay, manageable. If I go out, I talk to people, but not that much. But now I'm like, I'm coming by myself and talking to people. So that's a great initiative. And I'm so happy that I joined this class.
Oh, okay.
It's really helpful for me. I work in restaurant. Used to a lot of people sometimes. I take care of my customer, and they always cannot understand what I say, and I say, "Oh, I cannot understand what you say." So I feel really sad, and I keep learning. Right now, nobody say that. Yeah, I communicate everybody now. Before I always just say, take an order, the order, and then just say yes or no, and I smile. Right now I can talk to customer a lot.
Every single day I find myself thinking, how lucky am I to be able to work with people from all over the world who have perspectives that are widely varying, and I learn so much from them. It really does feel like people join the class, and I would say that if you asked anybody, I'm pretty sure they would all say they pretty much instantly felt like they belonged here. And I just think that having this kind of a community where everybody who's here is from not the same country, but came from another country, so feels a little bit like an outsider here, and is, as much as they are acclimatized to the United States, to New Hampshire, to Keene, it still is, there's something really special and really powerful about being with a group of people that all are from another place and are all experiencing very similar kinds of feelings of outsidedness.